All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So I have a cool one for you guys today. I'm gonna do Prolube, Ceratec, and UHP Innovation High Performance Oil Additive for our baseline. Or our control is gonna be the new Valvoline Restore and Protect. We wanted to try that one on here too. And we're gonna do all three of these simultaneously, back to back, same identical testing. So as quickly, as painlessly as we can. So I got a new bearing. Okay, we'll rotate it each time to the left each time, and we're gonna see how many weights we can get out of these guys. So first, we're gonna do the Valvoline by itself, and this is a 5 milliliter teaspoon, right? Tablespoon, teaspoon. So doing the math, these guys call for 2 ounces per quart. So for every quart of oil, 2 ounces, right? So we're gonna do 2.5 ounces by math. That gives us around that 6.5%. 2 ounces for our engine oil. And we're gonna add 5 milliliters of each of these guys in there. Mix them in as fair as possible. Shake them all up. Same with this, as fair as possible. So this is gonna be our control. We're gonna see how much those help, if at all. I'm also gonna show you this will be filled all the way to the top each time. Basically, even overflow it a little bit, especially when we put it in here. And that's gonna let us know, that it's all the way full. See a little flung out. It's as full as it can get. So that's gonna be our first test. We'll put the new bearing on, or the new bearing's on there. I'm sorry, we'll put it in there. And all in one take, we're gonna do 2.5 ounces here, which is right between that 2 and 3 mark, right about there. Okay, same with this guy, right in between the 2 and 3 mark. It's gonna give us our 2.5 ounces. And then our 5 milliliters. That way we get the proper mixture and the math is there, okay? So all three of those look about right to me. Without further ado, we will get started adding these guys in here. So Prolube bottle, it's almost all the way full. So we're gonna add it at the manufacturer's recommendation, and they're all gonna be the same as well, so that's nice. That's about as much as I could fill in there. And we're gonna mix it up. Doesn't seem like much. Your car takes a lot of oil, so that's 6.5%. It's 2 ounces per quart. So let's clean this guy up best as we can. I need another one. It's a pretty strong smell to it, this Prolube. Kind of thick like honey. It's real rich, very like syrup almost, very, very rich. Here's the Ceratec, popular stuff. Coyote, Hemi, etc. A lot of guys use this stuff. And they all claim to do about the same thing, right? So I'm gonna put that to the test here. It's about as much as I can fit. Let's mix it all up in there. And again, I try to make these as quick as painless as possible, not over talk or anything, but I also don't want to edit and cut and do anything along those lines. So that's why a little bit of a toss up here, but all right, we should be all cleaned out there. UHP Innovation, same thing. Doesn't seem like a ton, but it is for this amount of oil that's in here. All right, so we're ready to go. Got our new bearing here. That is the first test. Obviously, it's just going to be just the Valvoline by itself. Show you as well the way we're gonna start each one of them with no weight on it, full, and we're gonna drop it down nice and easy from the bottom. Okay. Let's get 1. Let's get 2. Let's go 3. Let's go 4. All right, so died at 4. Okay, let's check it out. All on camera together. I get better pictures after, but that's a big scar by itself. Very big scar. That's the Valvoline by itself. Let's empty this guy out. Up next is going to be our Prolube mixed in here. Mixed at the proper amount. Try to get these as clean as I can in here. Okay, quick and painless as we can. Did we rotate this yet? Not yet. So one more look at the control by itself, Valvoline by itself. And we scoot it over. There we go, so it's gonna be right there. And let's go ahead and add our mix. It should be mixed up just fine. Let's fill it all the way up till it overflows. We have plenty of extra. There we go. So she's all the way full. Some will probably fling out. It's completely full to the top. And we're gonna do the same exact thing. Make sure it's not a dry start, right? Or a dry start on the test. Drop it from the bottom nice and gently. Start adding our weight. 1, 2, 3, 4. So didn't make it past the 3, right? Died right on 4. Let's check it out together. So there it is, right next to the Valvoline scar itself, right next to it. I don't believe it did any better. Didn't sound any better, didn't make it any further, right, with the weights. And the scar does not look better. So that was the Prolube mixed at the proper amount versus the Valvoline by itself. 2 ounces per quart, we did not see any improvement at all. So we're gonna rotate it over, fresh spot. Up next is gonna be the Ceratec. Let's get this poured out in here real quick. And let's get this cleaned out best as we can. And we're gonna jump to the Ceratec next and see if it does what it promises to do. All right. So the Ceratec mix here. Whoop. Ceratec mix in, as we can see from the color and everything, it looks like it's perfectly mixed. All the way to the top. We'll check that out together. It's all the way to the top, especially when we put it in here. It's near overflowing. Some might fling out, right? There we go. Bearing is rotated. We'll get it on here. And we'll get the same start. Same everything. Drop it from the bottom nice and gently. And start adding our weight. There's 1. There's 2. 3. 4. So, as you've seen, I don't think so far any improvement, right? Let's check it out together. So there's the new one, right? Ceratec. There is the Prolube. And there's the Valvoline by itself. So far, none of them sounded or look any better, I don't think. None of them made it further on the machine. I'm gonna rotate it, get a fresh spot on it, right here. Okay. And do the same exact thing, empty this out, clean it out. And for our last test, the UHP. We're gonna see if it lives up to what it claims. So far the other two haven't. So we'll see. Get this basically dry in there. All right. And this guy's up now. Should be mixed in just like the others, same thing. Right all the way to the top, just like the others. All right. Over there. So we're already rotated, we're ready to go. It's filled all the way to the top. A little bit spilled out. Bearing is rotated, ready to go. And here's the final test, which is the 4th run, right? Same thing. Let it go. Let it go. Start adding weights. 1, 2. There's 3. 4 sounds a lot better. 5. There's 6. There's 7. 8. 9. There's 10. I have more weights. I had 12 actually this time. 11. And there's 12. So the UHP held all 12 weights. It's still going. Let's take a look at it. Let's check it out. Let's wipe it off. We're running out of towels. All right, let's check it out together. If we could get it to focus. As we saw and heard, if you can hear the machine, it wasn't very harsh. Just that first weight sounded like it got a little metal to metal. After that, it did pretty dang well. So there's our final test, which is the UHP Innovation High Performance Oil Additive. Withstood all 12 weights. Fair back-to-back testing, same amount, same everything. We had our control, right? 2 ounces per quart of each on the machine, and basically tortured it metal to metal. So yeah, let me loosen this up and see if we can get better lighting and better deal of all of them. UHP Innovation. And there's the Ceratec, Prolube, and there's the oil by itself. So as we can see, it was a clear winner. And appreciate you guys chiming in. That's about all I got for you. Again, don't want to bore you to death, talk too much or overdo it, but also don't want any cuts or edits. I want just fair testing of these guys. So let me know if any other oils specifically you guys want to see, and any other oil additives. You can check my other videos out for a couple of these and some more. I think I did a couple more like Marvel Mystery and stuff. So anyway, appreciate you guys checking me out today on my channel and whatnot. And I know it's not very sophisticated or high, high value, high dollar stuff here. It's just a very simple old machine I have, and a phone holder and some cheap additives. But I'll put the links to these guys, even that one if you want. And that's about all I got for you guys. So let me know. You guys please comment. Let me know. I do fair testing. I don't do anything, one arm bandit or strong arm or whatever they're called. I just try to do fair shit between all of them. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what you guys think, where I can improve at with these little cheap videos, and the quality of it, and what else I can test. So I do appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one.